Okay, so this is the second part of today's class. I'll be preparing another one by the end of the week. So it's gonna be, since we have classes on Mondays and Fridays, we are having one full class divided in two videos by the beginning, in the first half of the week, and another video over the second half of the week. So that way we cover the two sessions we have regularly. Okay, and hopefully these days will pass soon. Okay, we know this material. We had this one before, but Alaha is every every time we finish the Talmud, we start all over again. Every time we finish studying one Alaha, we have a party, we have some wine, we eat something, and then we start all over again. That's why we have the festivals every time at this time of the year. We are under the obligation of studying the same alahot all over again until we know it, until we don't miss any details, until we know enough so the next generation will know too. Okay? Seudah Shel Pesach, I call it Saad Achet Saad, which is thing by thing or item per item. Uma coisa de cada vez. Okay, Seudah Shel Pesach, Seudah is an order. I know we are used to the idea that a seudah is a meal for the festival, or the meal for Shabbat. No, seudah comes from seder. Seder is an order. That's why shisha, miodeya, shisha, aniodeya, shisha, sidei, mishnah. The six orders of the Mishnah. We call a seder, or we call the meal of a festival seder because we have another. We have kiddush, we have the bread, we have the washing of the hand, we have a series of things that we have to do in that occasion. The date is wrong. I have updated that. Okay, if we have many because perhaps I have worked in another presentation. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Okay. Saad Echar Saad means Saad is one thing, is one item. Aher is after. Saad. So one thing after the other. The proper order of the Seder, which is a feast that includes reading, drinking, wine, telling stories, eating special food, singing, and other Passover traditions. Please send me pictures of your matzah shemanah so we can compare recipes. Okay, our keara. The keara can be made of any material. The keara is a way of organizing our food. We have a beitzah, a ziroa, a maror, karpas, haroset, hazeret, and matzah. Each tradition has their own customs for the keara, but it can be made of silver, it can be made of clay, it can be made of porcelain, whatever you have. Any single plate with the specified types of food in it, it's called keara. A keara is before everything happens. A keara is lifted, and we pass over pass three times over the heads of the people we have at our table in this evening, and we say bibhilu. We say bibhilu here, but generally we're saying bibhilu. It goes like this: bibhilu yasanu memisraim, alachma anya beneo horin. Bibhilu yasanu memisraim. So, in a hurry, we left Yatsa, Lesiat Misraim, the Exodus of Exodus, the Exodus of Eretz Misraim. So Bivhilu Yatsanu, Bivhilu means speedily or in a hurry. Yatsanu, we left Mimisraim from Egypt. Alahma, halahma, this is the bread, anya, of suffering, of poorness. Bnei Chorin, Bnei Chorin, the sons of liberty. And the song goes, Bivhilu Sanu me Misraim, Allah Ahmanya Bnei Chorin. Of course, don't trust my singing, which is terrible. Let's see how the professionals do it. We pass over our own heads as well. The first element in our kiara is the Beisa. We need to remember that the Korban Hagigah is the Korban, the sacrifice, the offering of Hagigah, of the lamb, was offered in the temple, roasted and eaten as part of the meal. In Mishnah Berurah, we learn that the last plague in Egypt, which is the passing of the firstborns, the Bnei Israel, the firstborns of Israel, they had the Korban Hagigah, which is another reference that we knew the law, or at least we knew part of the law before it was given in Sinai. We studied this before it was given by Sinai, in Sinai. So they all had the lamb, and the firstborns of Egypt, they asked, "What are you doing with that lamb?" And said, "Oh, this is the Korban Hagigah for Pesach," or they didn't know. They don't say for Pesach, but they say for Pesach as a festival. They say Pesach as a verb. That's the main difference. They say, "Oh, le Pesach," because the melacha will Pesach will pass over the homes, the houses that has the blood of this lamb over the mezuzah. And then we have a civil war in Egypt. So this was the last plague. This was the Nes Gadol Hayasham. This is the miracle. The Egyptians themselves, because they had 9 plagues before, so they knew that they knew it was true. They knew Hashem was powerful enough to do those things. Okay? So, moving on. The Hagigah is commemorated by a roasted egg, a symbol of mourning over the destruction of the temple. You're going to see that. There is one egg we eat and an egg we don't eat. The Beitzah is the one we can eat. Let's see the difference between Beitzah. There is one egg that we eat in salt, with salt water. So we remember the mourning of the temple. The Beitzah serves as a visual reminder of the Hagigah, the Korban Hagigah. It is not used, but some people eat a regular hard-boiled egg, dip in salt water as the first course of the meal. Yeah. So you can roast an egg. That is not going to be eaten, of course, but you can hard boil another one. The lesson here is, as much pressure as you put the Jewish people, the Bnei Israel, as one whole people, the more as much pressure you put in this hot water, the more we get harden it. The more we don't get soft, we get hardened, which means we can take it. We can take the bad moments. We can take the bad periods. This is the first Pesach since Shoah, since the war, the, that is presented as a challenge. Of course, celebrating Pesach during Shoah was impossible for so many, and for others it was a clandestine occasion. No one could know that they were Ibri. During times of war, same thing, celebrating Pesach in Israel, all over the world, while our brothers were falling in battle, was very difficult. But definitely, uh, Pesach 5780 2020 is a great challenge. We're not seeing anyone. In Belém, we have the custom of going to the synagogue, going home, and leaving the doors open. This is a minhag in Belém. We leave the doors open because people will come over. And they don't knock. It's Pesach. It's Zeman Haroteino. It's the season of our liberty. So you don't knock at the doors. You just come in. You just come in because the doors are open. And tonight and tomorrow and a week from now, we will not be able to do that. Okay, Zeroa. Zeroa is a roasted chicken neck, symbolizing, or lamb neck actually, symbolizing the Passover sacrifice, the korban itself. A visual reminder not eaten or handled during the Seder. We have it in foiled, we have wrapped it in foil, papel aluminium. So it's there as a visual reminder. You can use a sweet potato and beet as well as a substitution. No one will see what you have inside, so it doesn't really matter. But it has the importance is the reminder. The importance is there is something that we can visually relate to what happened to the temple. Maror. Maror are bitter herbs symbolizing the bitterness and harshness of slavery in Egypt. Generally use green onion or celery. Celery is more in the bitter side. Green onions are more in the spicy side. But since it's not so easy to, it's not quite easy to find celery, you can use green onions. Okay. In salt, you can use this in salt water as well. Okay. Chumash Shemot, the book in the Torah called Shemot, we learn that the Achlu, we know this reference because we know Katal, okay? Katalti, Katalta, Katalt, Katal, and so forth, until we have Katlu, Katlu, same construction here, Achlu, so Katlu from Katal, Achlu for Achal. ואכלו את הבשר בלילה הזה. Again, ואכלו את הבשר בלילה הזה. Ahal is related to eating. Ahal, he ate. So, you eat the basar, the flesh of the lamb. Balayla hazeh, tonight. So tonight is the night to eat the flesh of the lamb. Seli esh. Seli is a cooked in a roasting manner. Seli esh. Seli esh means the way it was roasted. It was roasted in esh, in fire. Umatzot. So how are we gonna eat your lamb? You eat your lamb with matzah, because this is Pesach. Matzot al merorim yochluhu. This is the alaha deoraita. You're gonna eat your basar of the lamb, and you're gonna eat it roasted. You're gonna eat it with matzot, over, upon, with what? Marorim. Yochluhu. Now the Talmud has a broad discussion trying to identify what this marorim would signify. Because it doesn't say maror, right? It says marorim. In the Talmud, Masechet Pesachim, Lamed Tet, page Aleph, Amur Aleph, it says, Amar Rava bar Rav Hadin. So who is this speaking? Amar Rava. Rava is the one that we find is studying the Sefer Sirah on Shabbat. Amar Rava bar Rav Hani le Abaye. Abaye is his companion, his Chavrut. Havruta is the way we study the Talmud until today. In our days, we still have Havruta. When you go to the seminary, when you go to the yeshiva, you find a partner and you do Havruta. Every day, you're going to study, make questions, and answer questions with a partner. So Rava was the study partner of Abaye. So he said to Abaye, Aima. So he speculates. Aima, is it said? Aima, of course this is Aramaic. Maror had, Maror had Merorim. Let's try to understand it. Maror had. In our material for Pesach, we say maror. We don't say merorim. Right here. We say maror. Our kara has maror. Although, in Torah, we have merorim. So, Rava is saying, why we say maror? Had, as one singular individual leaf. Merorim ketiv. Since it is kativ, it is katav, it is written, merorim. The Torah says merorim. So why we say maror? What is the teachings here? What is the halacha here? Then he says again, ve'aima, he's speculating, merorim tri. Merorim tri. Tri sounds like three, or three actually, but it means two, or things that goes in pair. Not paired together, but you can use this and that. You can play guitar and acoustic guitar, things that are similar, and you can do both. If you know how to play acoustic guitar and you take an electric guitar, you're able to play the electric guitar. This is the idea of three. Ketiv ve'aima merorim tri. He understands merorim not as plural but as dual. And then he wants to make a correlation, which is dumya. Dumya means similar to. Let's consider another possibility. Matzah, ma matzah mein. Matzah. Ma matzah. What is matzah? Min ha rabah. Matzah. Ma matzah. Min harabah. Matzah. So the idea of merorim is similar to the idea of matzah. And what is matzah? Matzah mean rabah, mean from a number of sources. You can do matzah not only with wheat, but you can do matzah with other grains as well. They are kasher lepesach, of course. Barley is not kasher lepesach. Barley, oat is not kasher lepesach. What else? Barley, oats, wheat. You cannot have wheat. Leaven and wheat. There is a series of cereals that are not kasher lepesach. But you can do matzah with other grains. So matzah, ma matzah mean haraba. Matzah comes from a number of produce. Af, so forth, therefore, maror mean haraba. And that's why we can use more than one type of vegetables, more than one type of leaf. In this picture, for example, we have 3 types of greens. So maror mean merorim or mean rabah. Maror can come from a different type of greens. Is it clear? Amar Rabah, Amar Rava bar Rav Hanin leabaye. Ay ma maror had merorim ketiv. Ve ay ma merorim tri dumya matzah ma matzah min haraba. Af meror min haraba. Carpas. Carpas is a non-bitter vegetable, so you go more spicy than bitter. A non-bitter vegetable representing hope and renewal, which is dipped in salt water at the beginning of the seder. You can use parsley. So you start with the egg and then you go to carpas. In terms of eating, of course. Carpas, we're doing everything we can to spark questions from the children. If they say, hey mom and dad, the table is all set for a grand dinner, aren't we supposed to eat real food now? Why just this little itty bitty piece of vegetables? Then you know you're doing the things right. If they can ask questions, then you know you're doing the right thing. What do you answer them? You say, we're doing this, so you ask questions. And if they say, so what's the answer? Just repeat. We're doing this so you can ask questions. That's the best answer. Because you can't learn if you don't ask questions. That's why I have Havruta. We have a partner so you can study with. And the first thing you learn is that not all questions have answers. That's a distinctive mark of Jewish education. More than we teach our children how to answer, we teach them how to ask and how to be patient in their search for answers. Indeed, it requires much patience to redo, restudy, reread, rehear every year the same halachot until you actually get it. This is part of our tikkun. And when we think about the question that children ask, the most important one is Man nishtana הלילה הזה מכל הלילות. שבכל הלילות אנו אוכלים חמץ ומצה, הלילה הזה כולו מצה. And we know, the song goes, מה נשתנה הלילה הזה מכל הלילות, מכל הלילות, שבכל הלילות אנו אוכלים חמץ ומצה, חמץ ומצה, הלילה הזה, כולו מצה. Again, do not trust me, trust the professionals. Gematria for, I'm sorry. So, once again, so you can practice. Ma nishtana halayla hazeh bechol halilot. שבכל הלילות אנו אוכלים חמץ ומצה. הלילה הזה כולו מצה. What is the gematria for karpas? The gematria for karpas, kaf is equal 20, reish 200, pe 80, and samech 60. The amount goes to 360. What is 360? 360 is the same gematria of the fifth name of Hashem, one of the 72 names, Mem, Hey, Shin. We add the conveyor, which is Yod He. Every time we have something isolated that we want to bring forth through the light of Hashem, which is the same process that we learned from Moshe Rabbeinu when he was dealing with Hoshea. He changed Hoshea to Yehoshua. So we have the same gematria. Mem He Shin, we know it's for healing. Healing for the body and healing for the soul. It is one of the 72 names that not only you can use for yourself, but you can use for others. Mem, He, and Shin. Mem He Shin means Me'olam hu shemeha. Me'olam hu shemeha. So your name is forever. And we know how it goes. We studied this before. Let's practice now the beracha for refuah shelema. The Misheberach. Misheberach avotenu veimotenu, Avraham, Yitzhak veYaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel ולאה, הוא יברך את החולים רפואת שלמה מן השמיים, רפואת הנפש ורפואת הגוף. Again, מי שברא אבותינו ואמותינו, אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, שרה, רבקה, רחל ולאה, הוא יברך את החולים, and then we say the name of the person, רפואה שלמה מן השמיים, רפואת הנפש ורפואת הגוף. מי שברך אבותינו, he who blessed our forefathers and our foremothers, Avraham, Yitzhak, Yaakov, Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, Leah. He will bless those who are ill, especially then we say the name of the person, son of or daughter of someone else. Refuah Shelema min Hashamayim. Refuah Shelema is a complete healing from the heavens. Refuat HaNefesh, the healing of the soul, or Refuat HaGuf, and the healing of the body. Haroset, my favorite part. I like haroset with wine. Some people do not use it, but it's important. A sweet brown mixture representing the mortar and the brick used by the Hebrew slaves, traditionally made from chopped nuts, grated apples, cinnamon, and sweet red wine. A good mix. Grated means like halada. Maçã and pears da halada. Maçã halada. Hazeret. Additional bitter herbs. We know this one is romaine lettuce used in the korech. What is korech? A korech is a sandwich. Matzah, maror, which is we form the korech. Hazeret. So just remember, the green onions we're gonna dip in haroset. The parsley we're gonna dip in salt water, and the romaine lettuce we're gonna use as a sandwich for maror with maror. You can pause this video anytime. We can rewind. You can listen to that again. So everything is just fine. Okay, from our Agadah, lo tohal chametz shivat yamim tohal matzot lechem oni. This is the halacha we find in our book for the evening. Lo tohal hametz. Lo, do not. Tohal comes from ahal, so do not eat hametz. Shivat Yamim, for 7 days. We discussed that in the previous video. Tohal matzot. What you're gonna eat? You're gonna eat matzah. We're gonna eat matzot, lechem oni. So here is where we learn that matzah is the bread of our affliction. Oni. Oni is when someone is down, someone is sad. There is a braha for that. Okay, actually it's a tefillah. Tefillah leahi oni. A prayer for my friend that is sad. Ki behifazon yasata me'eretz Misraim. Hifazon means fast as a cricket, something like this, as a very fast insect. Ki vehifazon yasata me'eretz Misraim. So hastily you fled, you went out of the land of the Misraim. Lemam tizkor et yom setecha me'eretz Misraim kol yemei chayecha. Lemayam tizkor, leman for the sake of, tizkor, zachar, remember, so you can remember et yom, so you remember today, setecha me'eretz Misraim, your fleeing, your exodus from the land of the Misraim, of the Egypts. Kol yemei hayecha, every day, all the days of your life. Chumash Devarim. Lemam tizkor, so you remember, et yom. Setecha, the day that you fled from the land of the Misraim, every day of your life. Kol yamei chayecha. Kadesh. Kadesh is the transcendence. It's when we have kiddush. We fill a cup with wine or grape juice that is kasher lepesach. This is the first cup of the evening. Naturally, you have someone filling your cup, and we return the favor. We are all like nobility whose cups are filled by someone else. So you don't fill your own glass, you let someone else do it for you. During the year, one person says kiddush for everyone. Tonight, each man, woman, and child recites every ode together. And you know kiddush? Baruch atah Hashem, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pri hagefen. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe, lech el ha'am vekidashtem. Vayomer Hashem el Moshe. So Hashem spoke to Moshe, lech, go, walk, el amam, to the people, vekidashtam. Yeah, we have the sign right here. Vekidashtam. And Kadesh, and bless them. So what is the blessing? What is the blessing? What is the sanctification? Sorry. Mi vekidashtam, and sanctify them. What is the sanctification? Baruch atah Hashem Eloheinu melech haolam asher bahar banu mikolam veromemanu mikol lashon vekideshanu b'mitzvotav vetitan lanu Adonai Eloheinu be'ahava moadim lesimcha hagim uzemanim lesason et yom hag hamatzot hazeh et yom tov mikrai kodesh hazeh zema cherutanu be'ahava mikrai kodesh zeheh lisiat Misraim כי בנו בחרת ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים. מועדי קודשך בשמחה ובששון הנהלנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש ישראל והזמנים. You can practice this. Baruch atah Hashem, bless, you are blessed Hashem. Eloheinu melech haolam, you know this. Asher bahar banu mikolam, that has chosen us from all the nations. Verumimano mikol lashon, and has exalted us from all the languages. Vikrishanu b'mitzvotav, and has sanctified us with his commandments. Vatitin lanu Adonai Eloheinu be'ahava, and you have given us, Hashem our God, with love. Moadim l'simcha, seasons for joy. Hagim, festivals. Uzemanim l'sason, and seasons for gladness. Et Yom Hag Hamazot Hazeh, and this day, which is the festival of the Matzot. Et Yom Tov, and this holiday, Mikrai Kodesh Hazeh, a day of holy convocation. Zeman Cherutenu, the season of our freedom. Be'ahava Mikrai Kodesh, with love, a holy convocation. Zecher Lisiat Misraim is a remembrance of the exodus from Egypt. Kibanu Baharta, because you have chosen us. Viotanu Kidashta, and you have sanctified us. Mikol Amim, from all the nations. Moadei Kodsheha, it is the appointed time of your holiness. Besimha, with joy. U Vesason, and gladness. Hin Hilanu, this is what we have inherited. Baruch Ata Hashem, you are blessed, Hashem, Mekadesh Israel, Ve'azemanim, that has sanctified Israel, and the Zemanim. Okay? So I'm gonna stop here. It's enough for the second part of this video. I hope you can get this soon. It takes a while to upload it to YouTube, but as soon as I have a link, of course, I'll be sending to you. You can pause, you can listen again until you get it. Please make notes of every new information so you can study better. Okay? So thank you, and until the next time.